Hi, it's Carolyn at Pentland Plants. I've brought you into our greenhouses, which at the moment are full of wonderful poinsettias, looking magnificent. I've laid out some of the colours in front of me so you can see all the different options other than just red. Now, we've been growing poinsettias here for 25-30 years as a crop. My grandfather was actually the first person to bring them into the UK in the 60s, grew them on, tried to sell them at market, nobody was interested, so he shelved that, and then many years later my father tried again, and this time it was more popular. And now you see poinsettias everywhere, all the garden centres, all the supermarkets. So some of the colours other than red. This is Beauty Princess, which is a lovely mottled red and paler pink, really nice variety. White, which is the next most popular colour after red. This is Alaska White, which has got lovely holly-shaped leaves, and it's a nice clear white colour. Some of the interesting ones, this is Sky Star, which is red with a white little fleck on it, like snow's fallen on it. So that's really pretty, and it's become more popular over the years because it's an interesting red. Then we have Fantasy, which, as you can see, is a kind of dark salmon and then light salmon and flecks. Really interesting. More user-friendly in a house. If you don't want red, then this might go with your decor. My father's favourite, this is orange. This is Surprise, which has got massive big bracts and a bright orange, like an electric fire colour bract to them. Interesting, really interesting colour. This is Marble, which is, again, you can see it's a lovely variegated one. So you've got cream and the pink, and it's just really pretty. It's a lovely house plant, really. Glitter is one that we've had for a few years. It used to be very uneven. The bracts were up and down, and it was a bit leggy, and it didn't really branch very well. Now we've got new varieties, and as you can see, much more even, lots and lots of branches, and really a super plant now. So it's popular now, and we can grow it well, which is always good. This is Feelings White, which is more of a limey colour than a white, not quite as white as Alaska, but a different colour scheme as well. And again, it's a popular colour, the white, all the white shades. This is my favourite one. This is Cinnamon, a lovely soft pastel colour. Fits in with all the colours in my house, so I always have one of these. This is one of our larger pots, 15 centimetre, but we do bigger pots as well, and we do bell pots, so there's all different sizes available. This is Beauty Pink, which, as you can see, is just a gorgeous pink, and absolutely cracking plants. Leaves right down to the bottom. We grow them quite far apart so that they have nice shape, they're not squashed together, and the light comes right down so you don't get any disease, and you keep the leaves on right the way to the bottom. We buy cuttings in June. We buy rooted cuttings in June, put them into a pot, grow them on. At that point, you've just got like a little stem like this. We pinch it back to make them branch, so you get lots and lots of branches, because the more branches, at the end of each branch is a bract, and that's what gives you the colour, and that's what makes it better if it's got more and more branches. This is Christmas Eve, which is our kind of main red one. And if you look in here, you'll see the cyathea. So this is actually the flower, and the red bits or the coloured bits are just modified leaves. When it starts to flower, that means it's ready to leave home. We grow them in these greenhouses. You can see they're light and bright and warm, and that's what they need to grow. If they go out too soon, then they've not had enough light, and they deteriorate once they go into your home, because it's never going to be as light as a greenhouse. So we try and keep them until they're absolutely at prime condition. When you take them home, what you really want to do is give them exactly the same as they've got here. So no cold drafts, lots of light and bright air. Water from underneath. We have them on capillary matting benches. So what I do at home is, if I've got a poinsettia in a pot, I'll take it out, pour an inch or so of water in, plain water, put it back in, let it soak it up. Do not water overhead, do not mist them. They do not like moisture in any way at all like that. We normally have the fans on in here, which keeps the air circulating, and it sort of dries everything out, but I turn them off because they're quite noisy. So we also do smaller sizes, little ones like this, which are quite nice on a table, or even smaller little tots like that, which are quite nice, right? You could have a row of them down the middle of the table. So, as I say, make sure they're kept nice and warm, away from drafts, and they will last as a houseplant for a very, very long time, much longer than just Christmas.